actually. That's okay. I gotcha! You definitely got me. How the hell do they expect me to draft Phantom cards and still pay me garbage? It is really fun, though. Okay, so we landed the Jeskai Ascendancy, so... pass. I gotcha! I can't do it nearly as well as Stealth, and that's his thing. That's not my thing. I don't necessarily have a... I have, like, random things that I shout, like, Robopod. Although that's not random. That's one of my... That's, like, our legacy brew. That's, like, you know, Chalice and Chains and Robopod. Those are kind of our things here. The Abram Special. We're usually a legacy stream, but I figured I'd do some modern. Let's see what's going on over there. Get a Jeskai trigger, maybe discard one of these extra wisps. I don't really need two. You really only need to see one. And it's just to give haste. This is its role. It's 2F. Sleight of hand, pitch a wisp. What you got going over there, Mr. Splinter Twin? Splinter Twin, are we? Alright, Splinter Twin it is. Okay, so Electro, Exarch, Bolt, Roast, and a Mountain. What I play in Legacy? Vents, Sulfur. I like Tezzeret, but I play a lot of different decks. My go-to is Tezzerator. I'm gonna slide a hand. Tezzerator, we play a couple different variants of Tezzerator. We play a Bug Tezzeret, which is Robopod. We play a Grixis Tezzeret, which is actually a Stasis deck. A couple other variants. There's a few more. We played a lot of Nick Fit. I used to play a lot of Nick Fit. Can we play around the Bolt? Roast is a sorcery. Next turn, could I play around Lightning Bolt? Yes. I could. Okay. Fun for me. That's all a matter of opinion, though, Jesus. There are other Chalice of the Void decks that exist. I would say Shops is another go-to, or excuse me, I just wrote an article about Vintage, so my mind is on Vintage right now, but Legacy, it's obviously called Mud. It's Mud. Okay. So now we have to play around both Deceiver, Exarch, Tap, and Bolt. That's going to make it a little harder. Makes it a little harder. Doesn't make it impossible. We can play around the Lightning Bolt easily. We have plenty of instants. Shops and Mutter, the real no fun. Yeah, true. Okay, there's the Splinter Twin. That's the new card. It's through the Patreon, Wappa. Let me write that extra card down, and he played the Sulfur. Twin. Oh, you meant Stasis? I would say they're both of the realm of not so much fun for your opponent. So we can't really play around the Deceiver. No, we can't play around the Deceiver. We have plenty of things to untap again. It's just a matter of sequencing this correctly. So you bring back the Fate Stitch here. And then you motion to untap a Breeding Pool. And this will get a reaction out of my opponent. This likely gets the Bolt. I also probably should have just cast the Gitaxian Probe there before priority shifted. I'm actually really regretting that, because I might have just screwed the pooch. No, I didn't, because we have Revival. No, I did screw the pooch because... No, we didn't screw the pooch. I don't know why I keep saying that expression. I didn't. Because we have enough spells. Or no, we don't. He's going to tack on more damage than we can handle, right? Is that what's going on here? Well, I can just What if I just let the Fate Stitcher die and just re-establish him? I don't know why I'm even doing a trigger here. I should just let the Fate Stitcher die and then, No, the exile still happens, right? I'm just trying to remember. This came up the other day and I'm trying to remember how it works. I don't play with Unearth often. You can't let it die, says James. Yeah, because the Unearth has already happened. It's kind of like the whole Goryo's Vengeance thing going on, or Shallow Grave. I don't think I can play around both the Bolt and the Electrolyze. Do I have enough instants to do that? Gets exiled unless I blink it. Yeah, we're gonna have to loot in response a bit more, you're right. Maybe I'm supposed to Noxious Revival an instant to the top. Or am I going to be bigger than this Bolt and this Electrolyze? Like, maybe I'm supposed to Noxious right now on top an instant, like, oh, I don't know. Actually, I can just Noxious the Whispers. Like, let the Whisper go off. And then Noxious the Whisper. Triggers. This is where this deck is just fascinating, right? Untap. Or excuse me, tap this for blue first. Untap. Yes. Discard. A Flooded Strand. Noxious will put the Whispers on top. Bolt goes off at this point, but the Fate Stitcher is too big to die to the Bolt. And we didn't let the damage from the Electrolyze ever hit the Fate Stitcher, we just went off instant speed and response. Yes. Okay, now we're drawing the Whispers of the Muse. I don't think I'm going to need that many Ascendancies, right? Usually only need maybe 2. So now we just make sure that it doesn't die to the Electrolyze, so you just cast another instant, which is, in this case, the Whisper of the Muse. Triggers again. Discard. Drew a Cerulean Wisps. So this, and then he's going to get 2 more damage tacked on, but it's not lethal. We also need to tap this before the Fate Stitcher ability goes off. Fascinating, right? Stream? I'm starting to like Jeskai Storm. We've been playing it for a while now. I used up my Crimson Wisps, so this bird will do nothing at this point, unfortunately. But we're looking pretty good. I could just Sleight of Hand. I think I will. Or no, I was supposed to play the second Jeskai Ascendancy first. But I think we'll be okay. Oh, I forgot to untap. Fudge. Alright, pitch the bird. It's hard to always remember every time. It's important that you do, though. Take the vision. Bottom that one. So like I was supposed to. We'll untap the breeding pool. He had 2 forms of interaction, but we just didn't care. It's kind of neat. Oh, if I wanted to play the Ascendancy, I had to untap the Foundry there. So we'll just play Serum Visions. See, this is why this is a good deck to warm up on. Little mistakes. Some little mistakes can cost you. Pitch a bird. I'll take the Sleight of Hand. Actually, both of these are live, so just top them both. They're both reasonable cards. So let's play the Jeskai Ascendancy now. So white, red, blue, Ascendancy, that's going to trigger the Fate Stitcher. We'll discard another Fate Stitcher. Discard Fate Stitcher. Now we have 2 Ascendancies. Now we go twice as fast, which is awesome. So we'll untap this. Bring this back, and then we have to cast a Phyrexian spell. Or, you don't have to. You still could just do the Cerulean Wisps. And remember that it's the blue Fate Stitcher, not the red Fate Stitcher. So they'll untap, and then we... Doing things, because doing things is fun. Alright, they'll untap again, we do it all over again. Yes, I want blue mana. Oops. Yes, blue mana, please. Playing the hell out of this deck. We're still in the league for it. We're undefeated in the league. So that's why I'm going to keep going. I'm not too excited about Noxious. Pitch a Tarn. Maybe I'm supposed to Glittering Wish now. Like you go... White... Taxing Pro... Do we have lethal yet? Almost. We have 13 damage. So we're gonna untap, and then I'm like, untap this, make a green mana, and then I'm like, untap this, make more blue mana. And we do it all over again. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay. And then we, yep. Pitch. And do it again. Yep. What are you cooking over there? Oh yeah, we know. It doesn't matter. Terrible. That's terrible. Why would I say that to my opponent? He obviously can't hear what I'm saying. Alright, Glittering Wish triggers. I don't know why you would try to tie somebody out and try to go for the timeout in the practice room, but that is certainly up to my opponent's discretion. Auto yield to Fate Stitcher? You can't, Jesus. You can't. I can show you how it works or doesn't work on Moto. You actually can't. I think it's because of the way Fate Stitcher's worded or programmed into Moto. You could grab a Hydroform here. That's spicy. I don't really want to show it to him. I'd rather just grab the Scar Scale. We have lethal, though. Can I just choose not to? Is there a way to choose not on the Glittering? I don't really want to show him anything super spice. We'll just grab the Scar Scale. But we have lethal here, right? With that last spell. I mean, yeah. It was lethal before the last spell. I mean, that's 14 plus 7. No Slaughter Pact in my opponent's hand or deck. I mean, he looks like he's just playing Twin. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, lethal is lethal. Doo-doo. Spell Skites. It's pretty much all I like in this matchup. Just a couple Spell Skites. I usually cut one... I cut the Wind Zendikon. It's not that great in this matchup, and I cut a Wisp. What's up, Snafu? Hey, Snafu, I'm writing the next article for next week. You want a sneak peek? You're one of my Patreons, so you will be reading it. I'm calling it Taking Shops to the Woodshed. James thought that name was clever. So this is where I started, and I'm gonna edit it, of course, and it's gonna be a little longer than that. But this week, it's about vintage. I'm talking about vintage and the restrictions, new restrict list, new restricted cards. We have perfect mana with this Scalding Tarn, right? I can grab green-red mana. Well, if he kills my first bird, I got another one. It's totally clever, says James. Well, thanks. Yeah, Jesus, I'll try to show you this time. You really can't auto yield to that Fate Stitcher untap, though. We've tried. It doesn't work like you think it does. I wish you could like make it always yes or auto yield. For whatever reason, I think just the way that Fate Stitcher is worded, it doesn't let you do that. It says you may. I think it's because it's may.